Been talking to lots and lots of agents in the last week, and I know Michael and Rosemary and George and I have all had this issue just this past week about agency compliance. And it's the little things. It's not about the great big levels of compliance and what's happening with underquoting and what's happening with keeping records of speaking about prices. Yeah, we talk about that. We talk about it all the time. It's the little things. What's on your front door? What's on your business cards? Are you using your legal name or an abbreviation of your legal name or an English version of your legal name if you are from another culture? So you need to make sure that you comply with particularly Section 29 of the Property and Stock Act if you're talking about what's displayed on your front door. You need to make sure that your licenses or certificates are current. Please do not let them lapse. This is, with all the changes to the legislation here, it's much more difficult to get back and transition to the next level of license. If you want to do that when you have let your license or your certificate lapse at any point in time. So really important to get your systems and your compliance systems in order within your office to make sure that happens. Make sure you've got a CPD register within your office. So everybody that's working under the supervision of the licensee in charge or has been in the past 3 years, you have records of that within your office, that the CPD was relevant to what was required under the CPD guidelines. And also these now, since the 23rd of March this year, that it complies with the new CPD guidelines in terms of the 3 hours of compulsory, 3 hours of elective, or the completion of your license if you are a certificate holder. Make sure you've got complaints registers and that you have a complaints policy and procedures. Make sure that you have authorities being given for the disbursement of trust funds. Making sure that you are complying with the supervision guidelines, which is all about your policies and procedures, and making sure that you have those in place in your agency. There's so much to cover in that, really, and most of that is covered in some of our elective CPDs anyway. So if you'd be covering that when you came to CPD classes, or obviously if you've got a specific question, give us a yell or send us an email. So we can always help you with that. But please don't let the agency compliance fall by the wayside. It's really important.